This is T the Barber, and welcome back for another episode of Baller Cuts. Today, on this episode, we're going to be talking about Brandon Ingram, a small forward for the Lakers. We're going to just break his game down from his rookie season on to his sophomore season. Brandon Ingram is one of my favorite players since he came into the league and since he came to the Lakers, because I saw his potential. He was very raw when he came into the league, but I knew if he put in the work, he could be a very good player and a very special player. And so far, he's proven me right from his rookie season onto his sophomore season. Alrighty, so we're gonna get into Brandon Ingram. One thing that Brandon Ingram has gotten better at is scoring. He's improved his scoring. He went from 9.4 points per game in his rookie season, and he went up to 16.1 within his sophomore season. That's a pretty big jump for just 1 year, but that just proved that he put in the work all summer, and he believed in himself and he believes in his game, and we believe in him. These are the things that I believe he did very well that helped him reach that 16.1 points a game. First is his shot selection. He was very deliberate in his offense. He knew what he wanted. He took his time. When he was playing the point position, he made sure to call certain plays, and if there weren't certain plays called out, he actually took initiative and went on to give us a bucket. He's reading the defense better, as more of his shots are very open, especially his 3-point shots. In his rookie season, he was taking a lot of contested shots, and because he weren't as built or his body wasn't as ready, he would get a lot of his shots would be distracted. You could tell they're either too long because he had to adjust mid shot while the defenders come in at him. But for this season, he did a better job at choosing his position, choosing his shots, getting to the part of the floor that he wants to get to, and rising up and getting that shot off, seeing that he's so long, which he could do. His jumper has improved this season. You could tell his release point is higher up from where he had started. He had a very low release point, but now his release point is a little higher, and that combined with the way he jumps into his shots, the way he opens up to receive the ball to put a shot up, he has changed. He has, instead of taking a 1-2 step, he's jumping into his shots now, which are making them way more fluid, and he's able to get his shot off quicker with the defender running at him, instead of having to catch, gather, then go up. He's gotten better at doing all of that in one fluid motion. Which for this season, I paid attention to when he had mismatches on him, be it smaller guards at his small forward position or smaller players being the shooting guards and point guards. Whenever he got into situations like that, I saw that he read the floor. He would tell his other teammates to clear out if he had a mismatch, and he would just take him straight to the rim, which, he should be doing. But 1 year in the league gave him the opportunity to be able to see those plays while he's in there for his second year, and he took full advantage of those. Another thing that he improved on is his ball handling skills. For a guy that's 6'9", and that's very long like that, he has very good ball handling skill, and that allowed him to get, to places on the floor, to his spots, his positions on the floor. That allows him to play very good in the pick and roll, because he's able to get out of the situation. If they trap him, he's able to dribble and get out of it. If not, he's able to crawl, take the screen, cross over, and take the other defender to the basket. This season, he went to the rim with frequency, and he finished a lot of his shots. A lot of them were very extended finishes at the rim with defenders draped on them, but he's able to take that contact. Something that he learned from his first year to his second year was taking that contact and still finishing at the rim, with potentially getting a foul. I believe something that gave him confidence this season was when Luke Walton put the balls in his hand at the point position. A couple of times when Lonzo Ball wasn't in there. He had the ability to to take the ball out of the rim and take it coast to coast and make a very good play. His decision making improved this season too, as far as knowing when to get his teammates involved, knowing when we need a good possession, and knowing where to get to his spots and give us the best looking possession that we can when even if our offense is stagnant or there are not a lot of man movement or ball movement. That's something he improved on a lot this season, and I noticed it. Another thing that he improved on is knowing how to control the tempo of his own game and translating that into the team. When he gets the ball, he could push it up, or if he doesn't have anything, he knows how to bring it back out and control the game, know how to set up guys in certain positions to get the best shot or the best look that we can within that possession. And those are the things that I really liked about him, and those are the things that you could see is starting to come to him over time within playing the game. Because he was more aggressive this season, he was able to get a lot more foul calls that I thought he did not receive in his rookie years, because he just looks so flimsy when he goes up for certain baskets. But because he's going up and going into the defender and finishing, he got way more foul calls this season, and that just played right into his game. If you look at Brandon Ingram's stat from his rookie season onto his sophomore season, his second year in the league, he made such a big jump to the fact that, for this Lakers team, he has to be a cornerstone player. There's a lot of people that wants him to be, there's a lot of other free agents that's been out there in this league, that's been in this league for a while, that people might look over him. But just in 1 year, such a big leap that he made, could just lead us to believe that in his third year, he's going to be even better. And that's something you can't give up and you can't pass up right now, especially how long he is and the position that he plays and the skill set that he possesses. Those are all things that lead me to believe that Brandon Ingram will be on this franchise, and he'll be on this franchise for a very long time. Season. I compared his first year and second year stat to a lot of other players right now in the league that are all-stars, and the jump that he made within 1 year is right up there with those the building with those guys that are elite. A lot of people are talking about Paul George this season and wanting him to come to the Lakers, but if you compare their numbers within one season, seeing that Paul George have 7 seasons going on 8 seasons into the league, and Brandon Ingram this is only his second season going into his third, they have very similar numbers, with the added fact that, Brandon Ingram can run a point. He could control their team. One thing about Brandon Ingram is the fact that I believe he needs to become a little bit more vocal. He needs to take charge a little bit more on this team. He's been here for a couple of years, so I believe next year he could step into that role. But we want max players in this league, and we want very good players on this team. And I believe he is more than capable of becoming one of those guys. And if his improvement and his dedication to the game of basketball isn't enough to show you guys that in one more year, I believe he could make a really big dent into this league. I don't know what else would convince you guys that he'll be a very good player in this league, on this Lakers team, and why I believe from the start when my Magic Johnson, our general manager, said that Brandon Ingram is untradeable, I believe that in that moment, because I saw what he saw in Brandon Ingram, and from one season and all the flashes that he showed us and all the effort and all the time that he put into his game, and seeing that it translate onto the basketball court, I still believe he's an untradeable player. A lot of people might say that he is, there's other players in this league that are established and that, if anything, if a trade comes up, they would trade for him. But I believe he's only 20 years old, and he shows such great improvement that there's no way, as a Laker fan, I'm sticking to Brandon Ingram being on this team for a while. The only way I'll see something drastic like that happening is if he regressed within this third year, which I do not see happening at all, because he's just been trending upwards from his rookie season. So with that said, that's the conclusion on Brandon Ingram for this team. I believe he is our starting small forward. He is a cornerstone for this Laker franchise, and I can't wait to see all the great things that he does within this organization. Don't be afraid to leave comments, suggestions down below. Like, click, subscribe to my channel. This is a building channel, and we're going to be talking about a lot of Laker basketball here. I know we got a lot of Laker fans that love the sport and are passionate about our team. I just want to be a build a forum for you guys to come in and be able to talk about it. We could break down players as far as stats wise, and we could go ahead and have discussions on the players separately. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, if there's anything you guys would like to see, just let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Tia the Barber here on Baller Cuts, and I'm out. See you guys later.